The NHL is back from its holiday roster freeze, with the trade deadline less than 2 months away. So far, there have been 15 trades for coaching changes and extensions for players like Igor Shesterkin, Jake Oettinger, and Alexis Lafreniere. More trades are expected as teams gear up for the Stanley Cup or focus on rebuilding. The trade deadline is set for March 7. January 17. The Edmonton Oilers signed veteran defenseman John Klingberg to a 1-year deal. Klingberg, 32, known for his puck-moving ability, is returning from season-ending hip surgery in 2023. He has 412 points in 633 NHL games. January 15. The Pittsburgh Penguins placed goalie Tristan Jarry on waivers after inconsistent performances, including a tough loss to Seattle. In the second year of a 5-year deal, Jarry has a 3.32 GA and .886 save percentage this season. January 14. Montreal Canadiens forward Emil Heineman will miss 3 to 4 weeks after being hit by a car in Utah. The 23-year-old ranks third among NHL rookies with 10 goals. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay's Brayden was scratched for missing a team meeting, and Boston Bruins defenseman Charlie McAvoy was placed on injured reserve. January 12. Pittsburgh Penguins forward Michael Bunting missed a game after a car accident. Coach Mike Sullivan reported no injuries from the incident. Evgeni Malkin remains on the injured list for the Penguins. January 11. Washington Capitals goalie Charlie Lindgren went on injured reserve after a collision in the crease. Logan Thompson has taken over, and Hunter Shepard was called up. January 10. Edmonton's Evander Kane underwent knee surgery, delaying his return. The Oilers also recalled Josh Dillon following an injury to Dylan Guenther. January 9. New York Rangers goalie Igor Shesterkin returned to the lineup after an upper body injury. Forward Matt Remba also rejoined the team after serving an 8-game suspension. January 6th. The Rangers claimed Arthur Kaliev off waivers from the Kings. Kaliev, 23, aims to revitalize his NHL career in a bottom-6 role. Stay tuned for more NHL updates as the season progresses. November 30th. Predators-Avalanche swap goaltenders. The Colorado Avalanche acquired backup goalie Scott Wedgwood from the Nashville Predators for goalie Justus Annunen and a 6th-round pick. The Avalanche, ranked 30th in team goals against average, sought to bolster their goaltending. Annunen, 24, a pending restricted free agent, has slightly better stats this season. Wedgwood, 32, signed in the offseason, has another year left after 5 games with the Predators. November 25th. Penguins acquire Philip Tomasino. The Pittsburgh Penguins acquired forward Philip Tomasino from the Nashville Predators for a 2027 4th-round pick. With 1 point in 11 games this season, Tomasino is in the final year of his contract. Pittsburgh adds depth to its bottom 6, while Nashville gains an asset during a struggling season for both teams. November 24th. Blues fire coach Drew Bannister, hired Jim Montgomery. The St. Louis Blues fired head coach Drew Bannister and hired former Boston Bruins as coach. Jim Montgomery Bannister was dismissed after a 9-13 start. Montgomery, recently fired from Boston, has a career record of 1-8-0, 8-4-3-3, and will aim to stabilize the struggling Blues. November 22nd. Golden Knights signed Brett Howden. The Vegas Golden Knights signed forward Brett Howden to a 5-year, $12.5 million extension. With 8 goals this season, Howden bolsters Vegas' bottom 6 after key offseason free agent losses. November 19th. Capitals Ovechkin out with leg injury. Alex Ovechkin is week-to-week with a lower leg injury sustained in Monday's game. Ovechkin, leading the league with 15 goals in 18 games, had been on pace to challenge Wayne Gretzky's goal record this season. November 18. Islanders Mike Riley out indefinitely. New York Islanders defenseman Mike Riley will undergo a heart procedure after a pre-existing condition was detected during concussion testing. Riley is cleared from the concussion, but remains sidelined indefinitely. November 12. Capitals reacquire Lars Eller. The Washington Capitals reacquired center Lars Eller from the Pittsburgh Penguins for 2 draft picks. A pending UFA, Eller adds veteran depth as Pittsburgh signals roster changes.